Tyler Wright, world #1, looking for a third world title this season as she takes on Courtney Conlogue. Longtime rivals meeting once again. Courtney versus Tyler Rabbit. What a thrilling heat to see on paper once again, and to see in Tyler in this rhythm with the title race already. Courtney Conlogue rolling in out the back. Tyler, meanwhile, was on the inside to kick off this heat, so Courtney had all the space she needed on that opening section. Fits in a clean first turn. Now the downtime. The California just S-ing her way through this inside track. Tyler, you can see her still just hanging on that inside section. Off the bottom, there's that full wrap. And Courtney fades out. 2 clean turns, and that'll give her the lead to start. And then Courtney Conlogue as well on her last.
Well, here's her last wave. And Courtney on the outside on a bigger wave. If she can get a second maneuver in here. Well, I think this might be her first wave.
Yeah, her opening ride, her last wave, but yeah, her first. So she's had that one ride, 417, and then she was able to get one final turn in here.
Yeah, she did. She didn't really get a cooperation on the shore break. But the 417.
She sees something. She's going to trust her instincts. How's this inside bowl? There goes Tyler, front side hook. Might be something of what she was seeing in there. It didn't give her really too much to work with, so I guess we're still not seeing it quite yet to that outside setup. So Tyler will chip away through the inside corner here. We'll see if she can make something happen. Quick roundhouse wrap. There's a fin throw. Getting up some board speed, catches another whitewater turn, and she'll fade on out of there. So she's had a couple of one-rangers so far. Courtney's start was the 4.17, and that was Tyler's best, but we'll see how they'll make the comparison surfing that smaller inside section. And we lost Fitzgibbons from the drop. A huge opportunity for Keeley. There's this inside bowl that Tyler's picked out. She's still committed to. Wrapping cut back, styles her way through the second carve. Now driving towards the end section with some speed. Closeout fin throw. Tyler incomplete. Gave us our first perfect 10 of the season when she took out Steph Gilmore in the quarterfinals at Honolulu Bay.
Yeah, well, that's right. And oh my gosh, here's another little wave on the shorey. This is a super fun shorey. You get the right wave here, and you know, this is where we saw Morgan Siblick the other day surfing, and Joe, this wave here for Tyler.
Really fun and rippable. It has that little bowl out the back, and she's got a great connection to it. Multiple turns. She's on the beach. That was a little wipeout. I mean, she pulled that move.
On the outside, like, this is a pretty slick ride.
Really fun to watch all the different types of turns. That second car was the money one for me.
Yeah. And she brings it on the inside and just finishes it great. She loves it, and then, whoa.
Little stumble just on the dismount.
Yeah, it wasn't a clean dismount, but the celebration, she went, yes. I'll bag that one. And gosh, that could you got to watch the ankles on those ones.
Meanwhile, Courtney Conlogue getting her second ride. While Tyler was on that wave on the inside, Courtney went down.
Your competitor does the opposite, and all of a sudden you're thinking, oh, did I make the right decision? Thoughts start racing around in your head. Tyler's backed herself on the shorey, and she's actually got a couple of good backup scores, and here goes Courtney.
Conlogue fired up to answer a big first turn with intensity. She'll jam it again. This is exactly what the Sea Tiger was looking for. Courtney will tap that end section, but 2 big turns on a healthy looking wall. This is why these two have had so many crazy battles over the years. Now fading the inside, Courtney sticking to her game plan of getting a beautiful bomb from out the back. Here comes the finish. Clean front side turn in the whitewater. This heat is on.
Well, it's really on now. Now the judges have really got the job ahead of them, because they've got to put this into scale. That was that wave on the outside. It kind of reminded me a bit of the look that Leo's wave had. It had that really smooth face. That second wave in the set. Yeah, look how smooth this is. This first turn, wow, that was just so slick. Then backs it up. Great carve. Yeah, so that's 2 money moves on the outside, Joe.
And then this midsection did well to kind of play with that whitewater. That's actually really turbulent, so can be risky as a fill-in move. She did earn this bonus wall.
Yeah, she got the inside section, and as I said, like, this is going to really challenge the judges.
Did a great job just being patient, sticking to the game plan. Let's break this one down again.
Oh, look how smooth this face is. Wow. That's just Courtney at her slickest. And then she's not finished with this yet. She just adjusts on the board and just wraps it back. Oh, lots of spray. Yeah, that's the outside section coming into play big time.
Turn on the clock and sound the first horn to kick off this heat. It's incredible to be here for stop number 2 of the World Surf League Championship Tour. Back in motion, Courtney Conlogue, fresh off the 7, trying to improve on a 4.17 to put more pressure on the current world number 1. They both had some rides just a moment ago. This was the last of Courtney Conlogue.
Yeah, Courtney started this wave well. It's looking like another really good score. If she could only get this through to the shore break, she would have definitely improved her position.
Tyler Wright still swinging for the pocket, skipping across the flats well, and she'll hang in there. Did well to actually get through that section that was not breaking into a meaty finish. Thinking about all that downtime, almost going completely flat. Tyler really tagged that thing shut.
Yeah, well, the outside didn't offer that much. No major maneuvers on the outside, but probably the best finish we've seen today.
Did well just to cover this ground. Almost reminded me of when you see people foiling in the flats. She was just hovering. That board's incredible to cover that flat spot.
It's amazing. I mean, the good thing about the rain, though, is that it does clean up the faces. Here we see Tyler going, just pulling off on that one. But, I mean, yeah, this is such an amazing matchup. The girls, it's always so good seeing these two together. As that tide's going to come up, they're going to stop breaking. Here goes Courtney taking off, and
that's
you
right.
can call it, Joe.
Thank you, Laura. Great insight from the water in this downpour. Courtney still finds a great line to wrap it into the pocket. Nice fade once again. Trying to ditch the 4.17. And she'll just wait for this thing to bowl. How's this inside track? Now hard off the bottom, knifes it right on the money. Just a little step back to find some speed from that crumble. Now she's starting to reach for a finish. That thing shutting down in front of her. Reading it well. And she will find some good points to work with, and that 4.17 could be gone.
Scoring potential on the outside. We see the big crumble. There's rain coming onto it, bit of wind, and a lot of chop. So she did get that one nice outside turn and then a nice cutback. But this wave here had a couple of double ups in it. How's this? It drops over this section here. Whoa, bang.
That was well timed and sort of just looking like it's got to be a guarantee improvement with the way that bowling section really powered up.
And there's a bomb.
It's a good read too, Rabbit, because Tyler has just been stuck in the 5 range. Here she goes. Roll number 1 digs in. Has a huge opportunity for a lead change. Snap to start, but incomplete. As that thing moved quickly down the line without her. A bigger wave behind it. Tyler's going to have to punch through with 3:20 on the clock.
Tyler's going to go this way. She's going to force Courtney to take it.
Tyler well committed. Courtney using priority. Now she's trying to make it count to improve on a 4.93. Water flying off the rail of Courtney Conlogue's surfboard there. Nice act there until she goes down. So it looks like purely the defensive move, keeping Tyler off the wave. Now there's 2 minutes for world number 1. Have that outside section to herself to see if she can even things up with the all-time head-to-heads with Courtney Conlogue. Had everyone on their feet when she decided to pick apart an inside section that hadn't really been used all day today. And we'll close this thing out. A big knockout. World number 1 exits out of the Rip Curl Newcastle Cup presented by Corona here in the round of 16. And Courtney Conlogue moves to 9-7 all-time over Tyler Wright in her career, as we will see Courtney in the quarterfinals.
Amazing. Wow, 9-7. That is a rivalry.
And we'll enjoy that through the rest of this season.